Well, good morning, early birds. Welcome to the cave. Thank you for joining us early for coffee and Big Ten football. And as I promised last week, we're going to continue to watch the progress of my beloved Wolverines towards a Big Ten championship and who knows, maybe even a national championship. So, in keeping with that promise, we're going to take a look this morning at the standings after another week. On top for the Big Ten East is Penn State with an overall record of 4-0 and an in-conference record of 2-0. I've said it before and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Penn State's the team we got to watch. That's the team we need to beat. Next up is Maryland with an overall record of 4-0 and an in-conference record of 1-0, and that, of course, came at the hands of the Michigan State Spartans. I saw that last week, and I will no comments. I will say nothing, but congratulations to Maryland on that one. Next up, my beloved Wolverines, 4-0 with an in-conference record of 1-0. And I was there at the game last week, ladies and gentlemen, when we beat Rutgers in a convincing way. I will say the first quarter was a little concerning, but we came through in the end, as you would expect, to take the win. And that gives us our first in-conference win. Then next up are the Buckeyes. Ohio State at 4-0 overall and 1-0 in conference. Again, that's a team we have to beat, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm more concerned about Penn State this year. I think they should be as well. Next up is Rutgers. As I've just mentioned, they have now accrued a loss. Their overall record is 3-1, and their in-conference record is 1-1. Next up, Indiana, with a overall record of 2-2 and an in-conference record of 0-1. Last but not least in the East is Michigan State. We just talked about them. They have an overall record of 2-2 and a in-conference record of 0-1. They've got a long ways to go, ladies and gentlemen, so it doesn't look good for the Spartans, I will say. Now, in the Big Ten West, right on top, Wisconsin with an overall record of 3-1 and an in-conference record of 1-0. Next up is Northwestern, overall 2-2, in-conference 1-1. Then comes Minnesota at overall 2-2 and in-conference 1-1. Iowa comes up next with an overall record of 3-1 and an in-conference of 0-1, ladies and gentlemen. Then come Illinois, 2-2 with an in-conference of 0-1. Next up is Nebraska. Now we're going to be seeing Nebraska today away at their stadium. Right now they're sitting at 2-2 with an in-conference of 0-1. I expect that by the time this is over, their in-conference will be 0-2 because we're going to take that win. I'm very confident. And then last, the spoiler makers, Purdue, with an overall rank or standing of 1-3 overall record of 1-3 and an in-conference record of 0-1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Big Ten West is not nearly as strong as the East, so I don't know what to think about that yet. I think it's probably a little early, but today we will face up with Nebraska, and we'll take one game at a time. That's the way you got to do it. And we're on a march, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a march to that Big Ten championship. So, I will keep you updated every week. You can rest assured. Ain't that right, Cooper? Cooper is, I don't know. He's not really with it at the moment, but we'll get him energized because we're about to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. We have prizes to give away. So 3-minute grab bag giveaways going to start right after the music, I promise. Cooper will wake up. He will be right here by my side, ready to do his duty. Stay tuned because it could be you who is one of our next big winners. Hi-yo, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to No Redemption Outdoors. Thank you for joining us here in the cave this morning for the 3-minute grab bag giveaway. You know what it is. Tell them all about it, Cooper. Cooper is right next to me, ladies and gentlemen, and we initially had the camera placed to keep him in frame, but he, of course, moved. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and Coop, say good morning to all the folks. They are so excited to see you. They don't tune in for prizes, and they certainly don't tune in for me. They tune in to see you, bud. And, of course, I know what you're waiting on. You're waiting on your King Cooper corner and your biscuit. But you got to be patient. You got to do your duty, sir. All right? Can I count on you? All right. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this camera down, all right? And I know you're not going to stay in frame, so I'm not even going to ask you. But when the time comes and I call on you, I got to count on you, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough of that. We got to get started. First things first, let me just say again, a giant thank you to our sponsor for the year 2023, Monster Bass. Each and every month they provide us 2 of their platinum boxes. The first one I open up on camera. I show you what's inside, and then we put it into the grab bag. And then the second box we give away to one of you lucky subscribers. And I know right now I owe you a mail call unboxing, so I promise I will get to that. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put a link down below to Monster Bass. Make sure you go over there, check out their store. They have some fantastic deals. Every Friday they have a free bait Friday giveaway. Too many things to name. Of course, their weekly podcast, which has moved from Thursday to Wednesday. Make sure you check that out. Anything I'm forgetting, Cooper? No, I got it all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, one other thing I want to mention. Coach Nick. You may have noticed we haven't posted any recent videos from Coach Nick. Coach Nick has entered into an EMT program, ladies and gentlemen. He is being trained to be an emergency medical technician. And so he has been very, very busy, and of course we support him in that effort. So in due time, you know, as he gets through his program, he will be back. But in the meantime, we wish him all the best and fully support everything he's doing. That is a great, great thing. So just an update for him. And I guess with that, we can go ahead and get started. We've got to remind everybody of last week's featured baits. These are the ones we're going to give away in just a couple minutes. From the basket of plastic, we have from Smart Baits, we have some color-changing baits. Let me give you a look at it there. I'm sorry, there's no indicator on here as to what these baits are called, but they appear to be a creature bait in green pumpkin, ladies and gentlemen. But I know they do change color. Also, from the grab bag, this is a Jim Dandy. This is from Berkley, the Digger 3.5. Perfect for this time of year. And in just a couple minutes, I hope that was in focus. I don't know if it was, actually. But in just a couple minutes, we're going to give these away. It could be you. But before we do that, of course, we must choose this week's featured bait, ladies and gentlemen. So let me set these up here. And, pardon me, this is the Monster Bass box that I owe you a mail call unboxing on. So I'm going to set that aside for a second. And for those who are new to the channel, I put on this leather glove each and every Saturday morning. And I reach into this giant duffel bag that is chock full of premium hard baits provided to us by our sponsor, Monster Bass, and by generous donors like you. I have had several care packages from subscribers who have provided us items for the grab bag. And so, ladies and gentlemen, each and every week I reach in here and grab one out at random, and we give it away, and it's really easy to win. So let me go ahead and choose this week's featured bait. All right, this week it will be, from Missouri, another great bait, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pencil F. Give you a look at it there. And now it's time for me to tell you how you can win this. It's really easy. All you have to do is subscribe, and while you're at it, hit the thumbs up and the notification bell, and then drop down and comment. You can comment more than once, and then that's it. That's all you got to do. Come back Saturday and see if you're one of our big winners. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I want to caution everybody about the scammer that keeps plaguing us. And once again, last week, he jumped in there and promised everybody a bunch of prizes if they just sent him money. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not us. I promise you I will never ask you for anything other than your address so that I can send you your prize. So don't fall for that. Just a heads up. I do try to nuke him out of here whenever I see him, and it's a never-ending effort. So, all right, back on track. So if you would like to win this, all you got to do is subscribe, comment, and then come back next Saturday. All right, now, because we don't have just one winner, ladies and gentlemen, we have two on the 3-minute grab bag giveaway. I'm going to get this bag out of the way. Let me set this up here, and I'll bring up the basket of plastic. So, just like the name implies, it is a giant wicker basket and quite heavy at that. Chock full of premium soft baits, ladies and gentlemen. Again, provided by our sponsor, Monster Bass, and generous donors who have sent us a number of packages. So, once again, I will reach in and I will grab out at random one of these packages. This week's featured soft plastic will be, let's see what we got here. Oh, from X-Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another good bait for this time of year. This is called the 3-inch Ned Zone. Perfect for the fall. Let me give you a look at it there. And like before, all you got to do is subscribe, comment, and then come back next Saturday and see if you're one of our big winners. That's it. So, folks, there you have it. There's this week's featured baits. These are the ones we're going to give away next week. And now it's time to give away those featured baits from last week. So let me get this basket out of the way. How we doing, Coop? Totally out of frame, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get his camera. Cooper, are you keeping vigilant watch? All right, bud. I'll put your camera back down then. So let me get this out of the way, and let's get this week's prizes. I apologize for turning my back on you. And let me go ahead and grab the laptop, and I got to step over Cooper to do it. Bud, you gotta find a better place to lay down. All right. So looks like our. Let me restart the recording. Bear with me 1 second. It stopped. Should only take a second. There we go. It's back on. So, let's make sure it's running. This is one of those technical glitches, ladies and gentlemen, but I think we're good. We think we're good. All right, turning back to now what we need to do. Let's grab the URL from last week's episode, number 139, and we're going to bring it on over to the first picker, and we're going to plug it in, like so. I'll scroll on down. I have set the one and only filter that allows for multiple comments. And now I got to do some math. 2 plus 2, Cooper. What do you think? Can you tell me? He's swiping his tail. 1, 3. Good job, bud. All right, let's go ahead and fill that in there. Let's see how many entries we have. 99, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic. Now, let me pause. Let me pause because that brings to mind something. I think we got something like 54 or 55 likes this week. And so we still got a little ways to go to get to 100. And I've promised you over and over that if we get to 100 likes, I am going to grab some items off of this pedestal behind me to double up the prize packs. And, you know, I was thinking about it. Maybe it would be helpful if I actually chose something so that you could see what it would be. So I may do a separate short video on that. I'm contemplating that. But in any event, I have promised that if we get to 100 likes on any video, then we will be doing that. And folks, I want you to make me do it. Please make me grab something off of this. I have custom baits on this side. I have 6 Sense and some Guggen Squad stuff on this side. On the other side, I have Strike King, Yozuri, Chase Baits, Mega Bass. I have all kinds of stuff on the back. So, folks, make me choose something, please. Let's get to 100. With the number of number of views that we get, if everybody who viewed it would just hit like, we would be there, no problem. So anyway, spread the word to all your friends and family, and maybe we can get there, folks. All right, I'm sorry for the distraction. Let's go ahead and position the cursor. And we're going to go, first things first, we got to have Cooper choose which one we're going to do first. And I'll grab his camera and try to do this. Coop, time for you to do your duty. Choose the one we're going to do first, would you? Which one do you want us to do? All right. I'm going to take that as though he wants us to do the chase baits. I'm sorry, the smart baits first, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go ahead and set his camera back down. It requires me to translate. All right, so first one we're going to do is the smart bait color changing bait. The cursor is positioned. Let's go ahead and counter down. 3, 2, 1. And our winner is N5KDA. Congratulations, my friend. You've been there since the beginning. And your comment, this is one of the few days I wasn't on Cooper time. I completely understand what you mean, bud. Congrats to both winners. And like always, I'll see you all next week. Well, congratulations, my friend. Drop me an email, No Redemption Outdoors. We'll do a little back and forth, and we'll get your prize right out to you. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how easy it is to win. And now it's time to give away this Berkley Digger 3.5. So let's go ahead and jump back over, grab the URL again, and we will bring it back over to the second picker, and we'll go ahead and plug it in like so. Again, I've got my my filter set. And again, we will do the math. 1 plus 1. Now, Cooper, you can do this one. 1 plus 1, bud. All right, we'll go ahead and fill that in, folks. Should have 99 here. Right on the money. So, once again, I will position the cursor. And it is time to find out who the winner of this is going to be. So, let's counter down. 3, 2, 1. And our 1. And our winner is Mike Diggs. Mike Diggs, congratulations, buddy. Your comment got my frog in. Well, I think that's a reference to the fact Mike was a prior winner and he received his package. So congratulations, my friend. As I've mentioned before, you guys can win multiple times. That's one of the benefits if you tune in every week. So I really, really encourage it. You guys, I love when people win more than once. So Mike, congratulations to you. This digger will be on its way to you. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Another successful 3-minute grab bag giveaway, and it is now time for the thing Cooper's been waiting for. King Cooper Corner. We all know it. We all love it. And it is time. Coop, let me grab your camera. And usually I have to back him up. So are you ready for this, buddy? Of course you are. Let me go ahead and get you to back up, Chief. Back it up. Back it up. Got to make room. I'm going to go ahead and set the canister down. Let me get in here. This is always the challenge, folks. Pose for him, Coop. No do it. He's got other things on his mind. All right. Let's go ahead and get busy. First things first, let me grab this. We're going to counter down. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Once again, you have done your duty, and so I'm very happy to reward you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and put this back up. All right. I'll set this down. And there you have it, folks. Another 3-minute grab bag giveaway. Let's see. What do I need to say? I want to make sure to remind everybody to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And I don't know. I think that's about it for today. Of course, go blue. Today we take on Nebraska. So, folks, we'll be rooting for the Wolverines. And I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. So, one more time, thank you for joining us here on the 3-Minute Grab Bag Giveaway. We will see you next Saturday. Watch for that mail call unboxing for the Monster Bass box. Again, I owe that to you, and I apologize for it being tardy. But we will get her done. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Until we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, take care.